Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. First and foremost, happy Sunday. For most of us, it's almost the end of the work week, but for now, not for me. I have vacation all next week, so I'm perfectly good to do a lot of recording today. I do have some plans to have some editing time, but I'm also going to be recording for probably the next few days for VGC content, because I will be doing a deep dive and creating some new specs for Pokemon that I want to use for this team, because we might be making some changes on Monday, if not Tuesday. But for now, I have done some calcs, so I know exactly what Whimsicott can live against Shadowrun or Calyrex, which is really, really good. Everything else, not as much, but that's totally fine. For now, we're going to continue with this team, and like I said before, I'm going to make changes to it, and we might see a new roster, but I'm not 100% sure of that. It just depends on what I get done for editing and team allocation, because I'm going to be redoing some mons that I've been wanting to redo, and I also caught all the mons that I like, the legendaries from here from Snacksworthy stuff, so that was cool. And yeah, so might see some major changes to the team on Tuesday, maybe Monday, if not probably later on during the week. Now, I do have stuff I have to do, but I will try to get that done as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I don't really have anything. So let's get into our matches and see how far we go. And I'll see you guys at the end. Okay. Ooh, Zamazenta, Fluttermane, and say Urshifu. Not sure which one. Rillaboom and Qianpao. Zamazenta, that's going to be a hard hitter. I'm going to need to bring in Qianpao to deal with that. I think we'll be able to just flourish heavily with Kyogre, but we do have Entei that has not only Sacred Fire, also has access to E-Speed. I think being able to outspeed is going to be my major thing here. So we'll bring in Ogerpon and Whimsicott, and I want to bring in Fluttermane. It would really help against like fake outs and E-Speed and stuff like that. Also really helps out with Urshifu as well. Yeah, but then I have to bring in Qianpao for Zamazenta. Now Zamazenta, yeah, I'm gonna have to. We'll leave our water Pokemon in the back. I have to do something against Zamazenta. 100% needs to happen, and it's gonna be incredibly hard. Sacred Sword's gonna be able to do a lot of damage, but Zamazenta is still tanky, so I'm hoping to do just a little bit more. All right, so they open up with Entei and Urshifu. And it looks like to be Water Strike. So I'm going to go ahead and get started off with Tailwind, Leaf Blade, or Horn Leech over on the Urshifu. This is probably going to proc something on it. Something like Sash. It also might be Scarfed. Might be also Mystic Water. We're not 100% sure. It detects, so it's not Scarfed. Tell that. So the Entei is probably going to attack into Whimsy. Might. Sacred Fire. It went into Whimsy, and Whimsy dodged it. Good job, Whimsicott. Okay. So Entei's a fire type. I'm not going to take as much damage as I would like it to. But it's not like Whimsicott can attack it either. So I'm going to go into Entei just to kind of pop it a little bit. Withdraws Urshifu. Are you going to bring out Zama? You are bringing out Zamazenta. Let's go. Okay. It's the +1 defense. Boom Blast. Gonna take that like a champ. I have the Cudgel right over to the Entei. Also takes that like a champ, but Sacred Fire goes in, hits the Whimsicott, knocks it out. It's totally fine. Absolutely fine. Bring out Qianpao now. Okay. Protect here. Ivy Cudgel onto Zamazenta, which is probably not going to protect. Oh, there's the switch from the Entei. Out comes Urshifu. Taro the Ogre Pawn, because they're probably thinking that I'm going to try to save Qian Pao, but I'm not. That's not my mission right now. I'm going to try to knock out the Zamazenta, who's got a +1. Protect here, but I outspeed, so I might take down the Zamazenta. Oh, nope, they also protect. Good call. Great call. Now I have one more turn of Tailwind left. I want a Sacred Sword you. Well, actually I'm going to swap to Fluttermane. And I'm going to Horn Leech. No, I'm just going to go straight for that Zama. Straight for the Zama. The Zama can't protect now. It can probably go for the double, but it most likely will fail. I know that I'm sacrificing Fluttermane if Urshifu did go into that slot, but I'm also setting up for the following turn. Withdraw Zama. That's not great. Here comes Entei. There's the... I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's like, oh, you're gonna protect on freaking Urshifu. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. Okay. So Tailwind's gone, but now nothing can outspeed Fluttermane. But now I've created a defense line for Fluttermane to be able to do damage against Zamazenta and not really have anything to fear. Because it's not like they can really do anything. Like, yeah, they might be able to outspeed Ogre Pawn, but if I put all my pressure onto Urshifu, I can't really do anything. So I'm going to do this. To force the interaction. Okay, Zamazenta protects. Follow me. I'm hoping that Urshifu doesn't have Sash. If it has Sash, they knock out Ogre Pawn. I can't do anything about it. Do not get the KO. Okay. And Ogre Pawn does go down here, which is what I was trying to prevent, but I couldn't really save him. The only way I could probably save him is to swap out, bring out Qian Pao, which then would sacrifice my Qian Pao. Not necessarily what I wanted, but I'll have to take it. But at least this way, I have a way easier time of dealing with this Pokemon that's in front of me. So I'm going to take down Zamazenta now. There's Detect. I figured you were going to do that. So I went straight into Zama. Moon Blast. Drop its special attack. Let's go. Sacred Sword. KOs. Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rillaboom comes out. Okay. I outspeed, so right now they can't really do anything to me, and I'm preparing for the fake out. So here's Terra that goes to Rillaboom. They might go ahead and just like forsake the fake out. There's the Terrifier, okay. Which is totally fine. It is absolutely fine. It does hurt a little bit of Ice Spinner, but I'm okay with that. Because Urshifu's really my target. There's the fake out over Qian Pao. They didn't forsake that, which is totally fine. Dazzling Gleam. Down goes Urshifu. Okay. Shadow Ball to Ice Spinner. That way we can prevent more healing in the future. They don't go for Grassy Glide, so either they don't have it or they're like, no, we don't need it. Ooh, I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. I'm taking away the healing, though. That's what I want. Hammer. Oh, Chien-Pao just barely living. Let's go. Oh, just barely living. Let's go. Okay. Oh, boy. Getting rid of that field. Best option. Best. Boost your grass attacks by 50%. Yeah, no, it's not 50. It's not 50. If I remember correctly, it's less. You double check that. Let me double check that using Dragon or Pokemon DB, because Cerebi right now is hemorrhaging my computer. It likes to make it lag. Okay. Turns. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, it restores grounded Pokemon, also increases the powers of attack moves, but it doesn't say. Oh, guess I'm going to Cerebi. Cerebi, don't lag me out, please. I need you to not lag me out. But I believe that's the case. Here. Grass. Find Rillaboom real quick. Grassy Surge. Grassy Terrain. Alright. Adds new or use of the Grassy Terrain, which heals. It's activated by Grassy Surge or Seed Sour. If the Pokemon's touching the ground, it recovers 1/16. If it touches the ground, its grass moves are boosted by 30%. As of Pokemon Sword and Shield, 50 before, so that's good. Grass Pelt gives it the ability of defense boost by 50%. Nature Power becomes Energy Ball. Terrain Pulse gets doubled because it becomes pretty much it's Weather Ball, but for terrain. Grassy Glide, it's a priority. Earthquake, Bulldoze, and Magnitude reduced by 50%. And Grassy Seed boosts their defense by 1 stage. So it's only a 0.3, so 1.3 boost to their attacks, which is huge, but we come back from those. Okay, we have Kyogre, Tornadus, Serena, Urshifu, Basculegion, oh no, Landorus, Carnot. Does anyone else feel like the one-winged angel thing bomb? It's never like that, but just imagine if it was. It's never like that, but it would be so dope if it was. Okay, so this is gonna be very, very interesting. They have a Tailwind user, so I should obviously bring mine. Mine's weaker than theirs, and that's not great for me. What I think I want to do is bring in Chien-Pao and have Whimsicott be like the open, so I could take out Serena and Tornadus really, really easily, and I can also focus a little bit more on Landorus as well. We'll bring in our Watermane to kind of deal with people that need to be able to be outsped, including Basculegion, because he's going to have not only Swift Swim, but Tailwind's also going to be like a major factor. And then lastly, I want to bring in Urshifu to kind of tie us all up. Weather here is going to be detrimental, and they're going to want to pick twice whether or not they want to activate it or not. So with me having Urshifu, yes, it puts me in a really bad spot for Serena, but it doesn't put me in a very bad spot against Tornadus. I mean, kind of it does, but if I take it down, it won't matter. And Landorus is not that bad, but everyone else is kind of bad. Kind of bad. All right, so Whimsicott and Chien-Pao versus Serena and Tornadus. I'm going to go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind. Going to Terra, and I'm going to boost into Tornadus to get it out of here. Unless it has Sash, it's going to go down this turn. It's gonna stop me from having priority moves on them, which I don't really care about, but I am gonna stop my jump kick from hitting Chien Pao, which is what I want. I don't want it to hit, but I want that to be the target, which is why I Terra Ghost. As it could be that, wouldn't be triple axle, there'd be no reason to. Could be other things, but I think that's going to be the biggest thing. Okay, they protect. I'm totally cool with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Tailwind because I'm fast. 184, baby. Taunt. Okay. Ice Spinner. Please have Focus Sash. Oh, you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You don't have Sash. I have Tailwind. You don't have Tailwind. I have now 3 turns of overpowered speedness, and this is not going to be fun for... Oh, it's a shiny Kyogre. Dude, Aote was mad at me. It's like, dude, where's all your shiny Pokemon? Kyogre? Where? I'm not a shiny hunter, bro. I would love to have fun. But I don't want to sit in Sword and Shield for like hours trying to get a shiny Kyogre. I would too. I know it's like it was a video idea to have like a shiny hunt, but I'm having a hard time creating time for that, which is why I'm only going to be doing this 5 days a week. So you guys have 5 days of worth of battles, and it'll create time for me to be able to do that. Shiny hunting every weekend? Let's go. Maybe live stream it so you guys can pop in and watch my progress. Okay, so we're kind of in trouble. We're kind of in trouble. I took down Serena, which is great. I also took down not Urshifu, but Tornadus, which was also great. I think I need to... I want to do this. Dazzling Gleam. Post. Not. Oh, that was a crit on the Urshifu. I could have. That's okay. You know what? Full speed ahead. Take out that Kyogre. It's literally my Pokemon versus their Pokemon. This thing has to be assault vested. That thing's taking damage like a champ. Like a champ. All right, come on, Urshifu. They don't have any more Pokemon. I've took down everyone else. This is it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this. Is this assault vested? Blast. Look how much damage that's not doing. Ugh. That took everyone. Everyone. Thank you, Chien Pao, for not only taking down Tornadus, but also Serena. That stops all the priority stuff. Now, none of them had Sash. That's something really, really weird. I would love, I'm going to make a note. I want to see what the calcs were like for that Kyogre to make it so bulky. So I'm going to do bulky Kyogre set. Write that down to do after I get done making this video, because once it's rendering, I literally have like 40 minutes to an hour to do a lot of stuff, and I don't see why I can't make like a bulky Kyogre that takes hits from almost everyone. Just Jesus, so many. Okay, we have another Zamazenta team. Let's go. Zamazenta, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Urshifu, Raging Bolt, that's not great, and Pelipper, that's also not that great, but much easier to deal with. Why? I'm not sure. We'll bring in Whimsicott and I want to say Ogerpon, but I might be biting off more than I can chew. If they bring out Urshifu, I might have an easier time dealing with that Pokemon, but if it's like Raging Bolt, the only one that can really do anything is Whimsicott. I am uncertain of my answers. Fluttermane could do a lot, but then I can't do any type of redirection. They don't have anyone that does double speed. I mean, Pelipper, but you know what? Let's do Chien-Pao just to kind of test the waters a little bit. Let's bring out Ogerpon. No, not Ogerpon. Like, it would do a lot of damage to Zamazenta. Yeah, it's going to do a ton of damage to Zamazenta and Amoonguss. Everyone else, not so much. And I'll bring out Urshifu just in case. Like, I'm not bringing in Fluttermane because Fluttermane, while it gets the booster energy and stuff like that, I think we're going to be running underneath the same Tailwind speed tiers, but I also want to make sure that I'm not getting Thunderclap to death. So that's kind of why I'm like really picky. Shiny Zamazenta, let's go. And Pelipper. Okay. Gauntlet Shield. Drizzle. Okay, so I'm gonna do this Terra Sacred Sword on the Zamazenta. This is probably bait, but even if it is, I'm gonna hit whatever gets swapped into that slot, because right now it's perfect for where it's at. It's either Heavy Slam on the Whimsicott to knock it down, or it's Body Press on Chien-Pao, which is definitely gonna knock it down. But now that I'm Terra Dark, it's not going to do anything, but I do have to worry about Hurricane. What did I bring to deal with the Pelipper? I don't think I brought anyone to deal with the Pelipper. I don't think I have anything to deal with the Pelipper. If that's the case, that was bad. I might be shooting myself in the foot. And really, really bad. I don't have an electric type in my team, which... if I have to deal with the water types or Pelipper specifically, it's going to be really, really hard. Pelipper protects, I'm okay with that. Absolutely okay with that. You're probably protecting your Sash. Tailwind, because I need to outspeed. I need to outspeed. Sacred Sword. That's a lot on Zama. And that ignores your defense boost too. Slam. On the Whimsy. So we guessed both of those right off the bat. Question is close combat going to do a lot to Pelipper? Let's see. It's not very effective. Not very effective. Not very effective. Like, nothing affects this Pelipper. Nothing. But I need to do damage to it, like, immediately. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And we'll see how in the back. Secret Sword. No, I need to get rid of Zamazenta first. First and foremost. Yeah. I figured that was going to happen, which is why I went Sacred Sword, but I'm also targeting the Pelipper. Amoonguss comes out. Strikes. That's still a decent amount. This is being boosted up by the rain, so if I did double into this Pelipper, it would definitely be going down this turn. Hit 3 times. Sacred Sword. So, are you doing... oh, Hurricane. Really? I did on that. I mean, it does... I do take a little bit more damage. I absolutely take more damage. But I have no problem going right into the Amoonguss with my Icy Spinner. So Pelipper and Amoonguss probably will go down here. At least Pelipper is. I don't know about Amoonguss, but Pelipper is. Pelipper helped me out a lot by bringing in the rain for their Urshifu, but now I know 3 of their Pokemon. So I think I'm set to do a lot. Because it's not like they can resist a lot of the stuff that I can. So I think I'm fine with it now. Okay, comes the tension. There's 1. Probably thinking I was gonna do Citrus Berry. Probably thinking I was gonna do Sucker Punch. I have no reason to do Sucker Punch. But this sets it up to where I can actually do a lot. Now, I did misplay a bit. Because now Ice Spinner is going to go into Amoonguss, which is going to knock it out. Chien-Pao goes down due to life orb damage. There is a way that I can give Chien-Pao a move to recover HP. If I had that, I think it'd be a little bit broken. But now Hurricane's going to hit Urshifu, which is like KO. That's a KO. I have one stat into HP. Probably should do it in special defense, but I don't think it really matters. To be honest, I don't think it really matters. Okay, let's bring out Ogerpon. Say they bring out Raging Bolt. Oh no. I don't have any way of dealing with that Pokemon. And the rain has two more turns. Are you serious? No. Alright. Leech. Take down the Pelipper. I was hoping Thunderclap would hit first. Meteor. That's a lot. That's a lot. My Talon's gone. Zamazenta. How many Pokemon do they have? Is it, if it's two... Okay, this is the last two. I'm gonna Spiky Shield here to get the rain to go away. That way my fire damage, my Ivy Cudgel can do a little bit more. On press. It's almost to hurt itself. Critical Meteor. Rain stopped. One Leech to Zamazenta. Let's see if I go first. I do. I'm not enough to... It's not enough to get the KO? That sucks. Probably would have been if I did the Ivy Cudgel. Oh, that was a crit. Probably would have been if I Ivy Cudgeled, but it's kind of iffy in that slot because I could have done that, but I needed health. And again, like, it's not like I was going to do a ton to Raging Bolt, but I had to waste so many resources in the beginning. Like, the only way that I could probably save that is to delay the turn, like, going to knock down. Oh, I should have done that. You know what? I should have protected with Chien-Pao. Let Urshifu go down. Let the Rage Powder come in. I'd still be in the same spot. I'd still be in the same spot. It would have been Ogerpon and Raging Bolt. Never mind. I would have to completely do that game all over again to make something a little bit different. It's all right. All right, we have Koraidon, Fluttermane, Whimsicott, Entei, Hisuian, Typhlosion, and Iron Bundle. Crap. Oh no. First thing, this is based more like on a fire team, like a sun team, right? But Hisuian Typhlosion now having no qualms of just letting things go. Oh my goodness, that is not fun at all. Not fun at all. And Urshifu. So we're gonna open up Whimsicott and Kyogre. They don't really have. You have Whimsicott. Whimsicott can do the things and the speed things and all of that. I don't think it's gonna have a grass move, but in the event that it does, I do have ways of going about it. In the event of that, Ogerpon is not the best one to use here. I want to bring in Chien-Pao. What are they going to bring to the table? What are they going to bring to the table? Redirection. That might help, but it doesn't stop with extreme speed. Maybe it does? No, it doesn't. I have to do Chien-Pao. I was really running out of time, and I'm probably overthinking it. As soon as I brought in my two water guys, I think I just signed my own fate. While they don't have anyone specifically that is a grass type, that doesn't mean that Koraidon can't come in and just like completely take the game. Oh, look at that. I call the sun. And then it started to rain. It started raining. It started raining. Oh yes, it's raining. And now I'm gonna hit you really hard with the mystic water. I don't think Koraidon has moves that are super effective against water types. I think they could Terra Grass and then Terra Blast, and that would just completely ruin my entire game plan. They could also swap just so that they don't have to worry about Sun being removed, because they have a lot of Pokemon that would take a huge benefit from that. But we'll see. No swaps. Tailwind on my side. Either I'm faster or I won the 50-50. Sunny Day on their side. Oh, they don't have to worry about it at all. But I'm still faster. And that does like nothing. Shot. Scale shot to right on. That's not bad at all. Are you loaded die too? Oh, you're loaded dice. Guys, I asked for creativity. Creativity. Everyone's bringing in something new. This is amazing. I want that to be 100% a loaded dice Koraidon with scale shot. Who needs flame charge when you have scale shot? Oh, that would be so cool. I think they're gonna Terra here, to be honest. I think they're gonna Terra here. If they do, that's a great call on them. I'll give it a shot. I'll bite. So I will... You know what? I'll attack into you and I'll Ice Spinner you. That's what I'll do. Oh, let's go. No Terra. They use Tailwind, so now they get a day later. So Sunny Day, Tailwind. Good. Ice Spinner into Whimsicott. Moonblast does nothing. Now that has a +1. And now Tailwind. Kind of in trouble here. Out comes Iron Bundle, who has booster energy. Oh no. You are basically Fluttermane. Basically Fluttermane. My Terra's gone. Try it. Terra, this is gonna go to Koraidon. Or I mean, it could go to Iron Bundle. Nope, Koraidon. Okay. Make it fire. Dope. So who's your target? Is it Chian-Pao or is it Whimsicott? Do you feel like you can't do anything against Whimsicott? Do you feel like it'll be totally worthless? Let's do Chian-Pao. Sucker Punch. Hit. Oh, down goes Iron Bundle. Owie. Do a little bit of Life Orb damage. Temper Flare. Dope. This is Chian-Pao. Owie. Owie. Alright, let's bring in Urshifu. 405 +1. I have no idea. Oh no. Now I have to pick and choose which one I want. It's not great at all. And Tailwind's got on my side one more turn. I'm gonna protect you. I think. I'm gonna go after Fluttermane. I have to go after Fluttermane. I think going after that guy is pretty bad, or Koraidon, just because like I have to take down the other. Like if it's just Whimsicott versus Fluttermane, what's the outcome here? Even with the sun, with the sun. Dazzling Gleam. This is gonna take down Urshifu. The one thing that's bad about running Scarf is that you don't have a way to protecting yourself. And he's the only Pokemon that I can't really protect on. But now I'm forced. They have Tailwind for one more turn. And Sunlight for one more turn as well. But I don't think it really matters because I have to use a turn to set up Tailwind. If I want to do that, I can go for the double. But Koraidon still outspeeds me and knows Temper Fire. Can't do Scale Shot, so he has to rely on Temper Fire. And Fluttermane will most likely KO me. You know what? Let's protect. I mean, the game's over, but let's see if I can get the double. And I don't. I don't get the double. As I stumble on my words. Terrified. Temper Fire. That's so cool. I wanted originality. I got originality. Let's go. And I still don't know if that's loaded dice. It did hit 5 times. It absolutely hit 5 times. I think I could have done a little bit more against Fluttermane, to be honest. But I don't think I was going to be able to KO Koraidon. It had it had the -1 in defense. So maybe. Yeah, I think in that regard, I would have KO'd Koraidon. I think I would have, because it has -1. Even taking half damage because of the sun, I think I would have done quite a bit. Dang it. It would have been down to Fluttermane and Whimsicott, which it would have been 50-50. And they get a special attack boost in the sun, which would have diminished the following turn, but is that enough to make me last very long? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Since their special attack is 187 or 205. I think it was. If you put Modest in it, it's 205. That's the max. And then the boost makes it 307, I think. I don't know. Ooh, another Kyogre user. Let's go. We have Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss, Incineroar, Kyogre, Rillaboom, and Raging Bolt. Firewater Grass Core, multiple Grass Cores. But he also has a counter to the direct thing. Kind of like I do. Like, I kind of have a counter, but is it... I don't think I can KO Kyogres with Ogerpon. At least not Terra, so I get the +1. I'll have to see about that. Like, realistically, I'm going to see what I would need to build to have a really, really offensive Ogerpon so I can take down the people he's trying to take down. I know he can take out Urshifus. That's totally fine. I know that he could take down Zamazentas, I think, outside of Terra. But I could be wrong about that, but we'll find out. That'll be something I calc tonight too. As for right now, well. Let's bring in Ogerpon. Kind of thinking Qianpao. I think Qianpao. Yeah, Qianpao, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. We won't worry about trying to outspeed per se. Everyone on that side is going to be slower, except for Grimmsnarl when he's going to start paralyzing my guys. That's one thing that I'll have to worry about is Thunder Wave. Now, it could also just be a screener and just like, I don't want to do anything else. But as of right now, that is something I have to worry about. Ooh, that Incineroar right off the bat, that's not great. Not great. A -1 right off the bat. Okay. Intimidate. So it went Qianpao, Ogerpon, Kyogre, Incineroar. That tells me something right off the bat. Now I do have to worry about Fake Out. So what I want to do is protect on both. That way I'm not immediately faked out right off the bat. This Terra is probably going to go to Kyogre. Does. Grass. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That actually helps me out quite a bit. You guys have no idea, but this actually helps me out quite a bit. Like, yeah, I can't like horn like bleach it, but that doesn't matter. Fake out would have went to Chien Pao, which is totally fine. Are you gonna do Surf? Origin Pulse. That protects them both. Now, something that's weird. I still haven't tested the wide guard thing yet. I forgot. I'm gonna test it later on. The moves will automatically hit if you protect it. It doesn't say they miss, which I thought was really, really interesting. Super interesting. In fact, let's go ahead and just topple into this Kyogre. Spinner. That's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. I can cudgel. Down goes Kyogre. Now, who are you gonna parting shot? Or are you gonna fake out? Your shiny Kyogre is now gone. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely hinders Chien Pao quite a bit, but you know what Chien Pao can do? What it can do? Still attack. Still do damage. Raging Bolts. Boost energy activates on the Raging Bolt, so we know what the item is. And its special attack was heightened. Okay. Follow me. And I'm going to Ice Spinner right into Raging Bolt. Me being burnt and have a -1 should be enough to where the -25 defenses for Chien Pao being out there should now be neutralized. Follow me. So no thunderclapping. Yep, thought that was going to happen. Ice Spinner. A third? I'm okay with the third. Parting shot. Okay. Now, I believe Follow Me has a chance of failing too. I'll have to look into that, but I think it has a chance of failing too. Out comes Rillaboom. Okay, by this time, my team has done more than it can. Now, Chien Pao will gain a little bit of health, but lose a little bit of health. It's going to sit comfortably until I swap it out. What do I have in the back? I'm going to Spiky Shield, and I'm going to swap to Flutter Mane, immediately putting Raging Bolt into in checkmate. This Fake Out's not going to do anything. Now if they swap in Incineroar, it's not going to do anything to Flutter Mane. It's not going to matter. Shield. Fake Out. Doesn't affect Flutter Mane. Draco Meteor. Goes in. Okay, good. Good. Alright. So now I'll go ahead and follow me. And Moonblast right into Raging Bolt. No switches. Thunderclap is going to fail if you used it. Yep. Grassy Glide. Kind of fails. Still works. But those were definitely pointed over to Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane's definitely going to knock down this Raging Bolt, though. So now it's just Incineroar and Rillaboom, and the rain should be going away now. Now Instant comes out. Intimidate's going to be applied to Ogerpon, which I don't really care for, unfortunately. Like, right now, his role is to be completely defensive. So, I've realistically only I haven't lost a single Pokemon yet. That's funny. Let's go ahead and Spiky Shield on both, just to kind of say that I'm not... Because they saw that I have booster energy, so it's not like a big thing. But I want to make sure that I'm not getting faked out by the Incineroar and then hit with Grassy Glide. U-turn, which fails. Obviously. Haha, you got hurt. Knock off. Okay. Now is Ogerpon... Oh, he's -3. He's -3, is he? Yeah, no, he's purely support at this point. Let's hit the Incineroar. Hardened Shot's actually worse. Blast. That's a lot of damage. One hammer. That is nothing. Knock off. That'll do quite a bit more, but not as much. And everyone will heal up a little bit. And that disappeared. Bulky Ogerpon, serving of greater purpose. Let's go. Follow me, does follow me fail after like quick succession? Oh, never mind. Now the battle is over. We can check that. I wonder why they quit. Like I think that they figured out that they were going to lose, but I also felt like they could probably do something. As soon as like Ogerpon went down, it was going to be harder for them. But I also believe that at that point in time, I think it's not great. It's kind of like you spent 2 resources to lower down Chien Pao too much, and then you swapped in an inopportune time, and I was able to capitalize on that. Okay, so from what I can read here, it does not have an accuracy drop if used multiple times. So unlike Protect and Wide Guard, you can get away with that, which is good to know. Very, very good to know. Ooh, okay. We have Ice Rider Calyrex for the Cornerstone Ogerpon, Urshifu, Regieleki, Landorus Incarnate, and Farigiraf. Realistically, all Pokemon that I do not handle very well. But we will come in with Urshifu and Chien Pao, first and foremost. Actually, Whimsicott and Urshifu, because I do need to be able to not only knock out Landorus, but I need to do damage against Ogerpon. I also need to do damage against Regieleki, but I need Tailwind to be up and running so that that can happen. Otherwise, I'll be taking a ton of damage. Kyogre and... Here's the thing. If I bring in Fluttermane, I kind of put myself in a very awkward position. While I do have Protect, I don't know what I could do. Chien Pao, while having Sucker Punch, would also be helpful, but if they have Farigiraf, which is probably going to be there, I'm going to be hindered a lot. I'm going to bring in Ogerpon. Probably not the best, but if I save my Terra for Ogerpon specifically, then I shouldn't be KO'd by Ice Rider Calyrex. That's the theory anyway. I could be wrong, but if this works out as intended, I should be fine. Okay, they have Ice Rider Calyrex and Regieleki. That. Ooh. Like, which one do you want, Grasshopper? I am... That's Terra Grass, right? That has to be Terra Grass. That's absolutely Terra Grass. I think I'm gonna go after this. And just Tailwinding. There's the Terra. This is to Regieleki. Calyrex? Oh, it's the only one. Dragon. Interesting. Okay. A lot of natural resources and stuff like that. You're definitely gonna set up Trick Room though. But I'm definitely knocking down this Regieleki because Electro Web with this thing is hard, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Did you do Glacial Lance instead? Because that'd be fantastic. You did, okay. Fantastic. Whimsicott, no. Whimsicott, yes. No, just kidding. The thing is, though, that does hurt me quite a bit. Not only for the +1, but because of what it represents now. Let's bring out Kyogre. Out comes Farigiraf. Okay, Terra, Surgeon Strikes. Going straight into you, and I'm just gonna go ahead and Origin Pulse. You can't protect in front of Urshifu, so I'm hoping that this double deuce of damage is gonna be enough. I'm hoping that you protected with one of them, or ally switched, and I just continue to knock out this Farigiraf. Please let that be the case though. Please ally switch. You protected? You can't do that in front of Urshifu. You can't do that. Surgeon Strikes. In the rain. Terra Water. That's, yeah, that's, yeah, that hurts a lot. Yeah, that absolutely, it's not as much as I would like it, but all 3 crits. Let's go. Does that cancel? Nope. Okay, Faint is the only thing that cancels. All right. Pulse. Farigiraf does not get the KO, but here comes Trick Room. I survive a +1. I'd like to think so. How long do I have? I'll check the board state. 2, 4. So 2 more turns of Tailwind. Urshifu can't do anything. But Kyogre can survive. No issues whatsoever. Let's do it. Glacial Lance. Yep, crit on the Kyogre. Let's go. Play. It's not enough. Ice Beam. Still not enough. Down goes Calyrex. Let's go. Oh, baby boys, let's go. I think you would have done a little bit better if you had is it Hyper Voice? I think if you had like the voice thing with the throat spray, I think you would have gotten the KO then. Foul play on Farigiraf, like good call, but yeah. Now what? This Urshifu is going to attack before me. I have to swap to something else now. So I'm going to Surgeon Strikes into you, swap Kyogre into Ogerpon, which is going to take a little bit of a beating, but if I could save this somehow. Little Breaker. Off the Jet. Goes into Ogerpon. Oh, I take that like a champ. Foul play. That, yep. That going into Urshifu was better. Much better. That one's now gone. Origin Pulse. Follow me. Take a little bit of that damage. Oh no, I think I just called. I probably just did it. And on Kyogre. Ah, just barely. Just barely. It was a good idea, but Aqua Jet being boosted by the rain kind of made it hard. And there was no way for me to be able to protect through it. Like if I was able to survive one more through Trick Room, I think there was one more turn. But I think Urshifu was set for Aqua Jet. I think that one was set to Aqua Jet. That means I couldn't really do a whole lot. So just barely. We're able to brute force most of that, but not enough for the W, unfortunately. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Poke fans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. Out of 22 fights, we have 9 wins and 13 losses. It's not bad. We're not out of Ultra Ball yet, but once we get there, we will totally get there. I'm very glad of what the choices that we did make in some of these matches, and then there's some of them where I completely botched it. I will be rewatching these after the fact just to kind of get better at battling against these teams again, but I do need to come up with some sort of counters to a lot of the Pokemon that I'm seeing. And I'm not saying like have Farigiraf turn off Trick Room, right? That is an answer, but is it the obvious answer that should have every single time? No. I think that there is something that we as a community can do to make better decisions so that we can make better battlers. I do like the creativity that I'm seeing. Scale Shot on Koraidon though, that was so dope. I loved that. I want to see more stuff like that. More of that, please. That was insane. And then like the one match that we had with like Terra Grass Kyogre. Not a bad counter to not only Ogerpon, but to whatever I could do. But unfortunately, I did have Fire type Ogerpon and Chien Pao. If neither one of those were on the field or they were completely different, you would have walled a good portion of my team. Speaking of typings, I am missing Electric type, which is not great. I'm also missing a Pokemon that can obviously do damage with ground type moves. So that is something that I will have to look into. But now, since it's the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys want to do anything more to help support this channel and my work, please consider leaving a like on the video, comment down below what you guys thought of today's video, and subscribing. All of these things, including watching the video up to this point, really help out. And it's the best way to support my channel and the things that I do. I don't have a Patreon, but could open one up if you guys are interested. And I know that YouTube membership has opened up with this channel, but I'm not sure what to do with it yet. So I haven't figured out how to implement it. But for now, the best way to support me and this channel is just to watch the video all the way through. It just lets YouTube know that you guys like the content and you're interested in watching more. And it allows me to continue making more. But most importantly, I'm hoping that there's newer people that want to get into this hobby. So I'm hoping to inspire you to get into it. It is a little bit of a steep curve, so I won't lie about that, but it's really fun. I find myself enjoying it quite a bit, and I'm hoping you guys will as well. For now though, since it is the end of the video, I do have to bid adieu. I do have to say my goodbyes. So shout out to all of you again for making it this far. I appreciate you, love you all, and I'll see you guys again on Monday. For now, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Stay cool or warm, depending on where you're at. Stay hydrated, but most importantly, stay safe. See you later.